Good morning, beautiful souls. Blessings and power unto you. This is the day that the Lord has made. Come on and rejoice and be glad in it. Aren't you glad? Aren't you happy? Aren't you excited? If you woke up this morning, tell God thank you. If you moving around, maybe you are just beginning your day or your day has already started. Come on and tell God thank you. This is another day and another opportunity that I get to come here live, and I am thankful and I am grateful. I just want my friends to know I appreciate you. I want you to know, too, concerning this message, forgiveness is a choice that you choose. Forgiveness is a choice that you choose. Forgiveness is a choice that you choose. I want to say this much, friend. If you are dealing with some issues that you have not released, and that God is pressing you to release those things from out of your mental mindset because they no longer belong with you or for you. Because in this season of your life, you have learned the lesson. And I will say this much, as I've said before, you cannot change people, but you can change you. And because you have changed you, that choice that you made was the best choice that you could have ever made. It is a choice that will allow you to walk in freedom and to be at peace with who you are. Now, I'm not no one Bible school teacher or Sunday school teacher. I'm just sharing in my life experience. Because as my own experience, especially concerning this message and things and experiences from other individuals, from my own life experience, when I realized forgiveness is powerful to a knowledge, it does not mean you will be taken advantage of by anyone or you will let them take advantage of you. But what it is saying is that you took your power back to forgive, even if individuals don't change from their ways, because that's the problem. When you wait and when you're seeking for individuals to change, when you're looking at what the other person next move is. See, forgiveness is power within itself. Because now if you're doing spiritual work on this journey, acknowledging, have allowed God, okay, to completely what you call give you some directions and instruction, you know that forgiveness is good. Because see, one thing when you release and let go, see, the energy, and I got to say it like this, that want to keep your mindset in the space to not to release and let go because of how you felt and the sting. It's a trap. And that trap keeps you in a state of bondage. Even if you moving around in this earthly realm, you saying, well, I do the things that I need to do and I'm all right, I'm good. But wonder if you begin now to consider the choice on forgiving. Because forgiveness is just that, it forgives and it moves forward. And then it opened those doors of individuals that you will meet. And it shares the story how you were able to just release. Some releasing may come with some individuals needing a counselor or a mentor. That's not a bad thing at all. Because what counselors and mentors do, that is what you call specializing in the area to work with individuals traumatic of releasing things and especially in forgiving. The tools, okay, that they have, it benefits the individuals that's seeking to know how to move forward. I'm just a vessel the whereby God is utilizing me at this time. I decided not to come with my degree on this platform in Christian counseling / pastoral because God said I'm not using you this way. I'm using you from just being an ordinary individual, okay? That the whereby I raise you up from the ground root of things. And now I just want you to use your voice and just talk and speak to individuals. Because sometimes the lessons in life need to be dealt with on a reality level. a level to where about, you know, I can be who I need to be and you can be who you need to be, and we can have conversations and talk about how God now is allowing you not only to pray, but to understand that your prayers are being heard by God. A lot of times when prayers are stagnated, it's because God is not done with the lesson in our life, or is some things that need to be cleaned up in order to move forward. Life itself will continue to move. Of course it will. It moves every day. It's moving now, even as I'm talking. But sometimes we have to be accountable for the heavy weights that we carry. Once I start being accountable for the things that I no longer wanted to carry, even in my latter years, and I gave space and time, and I gave consideration to work on me, my inner self, that inner awareness that had needed to be awakened and it needed to be dealt with, how I was traveling in this earthly realm. Now that I understand that the power of forgiveness is a choice, you can no longer worry about how a person will forgive you, how a person will not even see you as being forgiven. It is God is the one that forgives, and it is you that forgive yourself. There is inner childhood that need to be forgiven, okay? Even adult, okay? Life that need to be forgiven. Relationships that need to be forgiven, okay? And when I say relationship in all phases of your life, the things that possibly hurt you, I'm telling you what I know. Every day, I make sure that I speak unto my body and my soul. I'm laying hands on myself now because you have the power to do the same thing in order to keep these things from off of your life. If your choice is not to forgive, and if you walk around anger or with angry issues, then it becomes your challenge and your issues. It becomes your behavior and the way that you're going to move in this life. Because see, one thing about the spirit of anger, because anger can reside around bitterness, it will never like the truth when it's being spoken. It agitates and it irritates the soul when the soul is not ready to make that particular leap or walk into, okay, that power, that unknown power that has never been experienced on forgiveness. Forgiveness does not make you weak. Forgiveness gives you power to know who you are and what you stand for. One thing I like about forgiveness is that God accepts you right where you're at. And when I say right where you at, right where you at, that's the most beautiful and powerful thing. God is not keeping what you call the scoreboard on what you did and what you can't be forgiven for. God is saying, I'll forgive you for that, even if it comes with consequences. But sometimes God gives people clean slates to worry about even the consequences, okay? It's better to move forward. Oh God, I thank you. When I say I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. My friend says, how can I improve upon forgiveness, especially toward those who wrong you? Friend, I just was talking about that. It's a choice. Why would you let it stay in your mental headspace and give the situation and the power to individuals when you can forgive, but it does not mean now that you let anyone take advantage because your heart has softened enough to have compassion to know, I don't give this power to you any longer. I'm forgiving and I'm going to walk in peace. I will want you to come along with me, but if you cannot, you move forward. Possibly you may need a counselor or a mentor or someone that can help in that area to keep your mind consistent and to understand why you need to forgive. So you forgive by releasing, and you do it just day by day. If the sting is still there, you still wake up, God, I need your help. Help me in order to be released from what's in my mindset. My conscious mindset, my ego, my five senses don't want to let go. But God, give me the power to release it And if you're speaking and walking in that authority and things, God will grant you that. But you have to be the one to release it. Let me see. My friend says, I'm so sorry. Okay, friend, I don't even know what you're saying on that when a friend's saying for a loss and things. I don't. Yeah. So no projections and things. And I got to say that much. I always go through the chat. Friend, I'm up this morning praying for souls like you. One friend saying, go to bed. I'm up early this morning, being a blessing, and speaking life and being encouragement. And if you don't like the space to where about I talk about prayer and the power of God, I'm going to keep coming and I'm going to keep encouraging and telling individuals, God is always that healing source that you can return to. hmm That's right, friend. My friend put up a scripture here. I'll just say it's not coming from the King James Version, but in ever it says, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Whatever my friend says, keep coming, baby girl. Thank you so much. Words of encouragement. Sometimes the enemy, let me talk about this and shifting on forgiveness. Sometimes the enemy will send individuals that is either up strolling or monitoring a page that is all about peace, light, and love and sharing from life experience, especially in my latter years. It's like, why would I waste time talking about being positive, talking about the things that I know that is good, and having my experience in this journey, decades of experience on this particular subject, to whereby it cannot be beneficial to someone else, and especially unto me. I'm still walking in forgiveness because daily I am tried. Daily I know that, it's energies out there that don't want to forgive because of the pain and the hurt and the sting. But if you can understand, it's your choice to wake up and to be mean and to be angry, and no one is going to stop you because that's your choice. But there are souls out there that is truly doing the inner work and saying, I no longer want to be a child of darkness. I choose light. I choose the salvation of God. I appreciate, the ministry of what Jesus was doing. I appreciate the ministry of those individuals, that understand the power of forgiveness, the power of peace, light, and love, because it breaks off the change and the darkness and the confusion. But when individuals are disturbed by your spirit, that means that anointed is heavy and it drips off of you. And if it is, the power that God has given you and everything, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward and everything. Friends, if you have not thumbs up the video and subscribe to this particular channel. The word about I keep coming, talking about the power of prayer, talking about different subjects. But remember, God is a healer. God is a divine source. God do provide, God will allow the soul to be set free, but it begins with you. The message for today, I just want to say that forgiveness is a choice. Choose freely, Choose freely and to allow your life to be healed and to be covered at all times with the power of prayer and with good individuals. And when I say good, those individuals that's not perfect, but is working, doing the inner work continuously, to be strengthened and to stay strengthened. Oh God, I thank you. I appreciate the new friends that has been coming here as well. I see you. I appreciate you. I really do. Keep your notifications on, friends. I love you and God love you more. Remember, the power to forgive, it is a choice in everything. I choose forgiveness and I walk in peace, light, and love, Thank you so much. I appreciate you once again. Thank you.